Hello everyone. We got a surprise live stream here. Give it a few seconds for some people to roll in. We are looking at the 55-gallon breeding fish for profit tank. Beans, yep, tank. We got Beans, we got Dean, Joel, Scottish. How you doing, buddy? Not first, not, yep. Not. So you guys might notice I did not release a video today because my computer is still fried. And being fried means I could not upload my video because my video is saved on my computer. So I figured I'd do a quick live stream here. I was feeding the fish anyways. Hello, Taylor. And I figured I might as well show feeding some green beans. Everyone's always asking me about feeding green beans. Look at this guy down here, poking his head out. Oh, we scared him. For real beans? Yep, right here. French style green beans with 50% less sodium. You're welcome, Joe. Joe just messaged me. I just sent him his $25 Aquarium Co-op gift card that he won on Twitter. So that was pretty cool. I think we got all the prizes out. That was a lot of fun. Definitely gonna have to do that again. Do you have an intake on my filter? Nick wants to know. Well, the only filter in here is that sponge filter, and there's one back there as well. These are all extra sponge filters that I keep for when I set up new tanks. Kayla says it's zucchini day at your house. I might have to try one of these green beans. Yep, not very good. Alright, well that was dinner for me. Now let's throw these in for the fish. And yes, the entire can. Look at that. I do not rinse the green beans first. I simply cut open the can, drain out all the water, and as you see, I dump them all in. Scottish says, do I have any other moss besides Subswasser Tang? I don't think I have Subswasser Tang, but this is all Java moss right here. But I have some flame moss, I have Christmas moss, and then I have a couple different types of moss, but I don't know which are which. I mean, I could spend some time and figure it out, but honestly, I don't really care. Moss is moss. The bad thing about this moss is I cannot sell it, even though I have huge portions of it, because I don't know if you can see it, but there is bladderwort in there, and I would not wish that on my worst enemy. So it's going to take a couple minutes for... Actually, it didn't even fall all the way to the bottom, so it might take a little longer. But eventually, all the shrimp and plecos, they'll make their way over there. Man, they're so small. How are they going to eat this? This whole stack will be gone probably within about 6 hours. Donald says, wow, would that spoil the water, or do you remove the remains? Nope. It definitely spoils the water, so this makes a mess. This will definitely make a mess out of your tank. However, I only feed this the day before water change. So this tank gets a water change on Sundays and Wednesdays. So Saturday and Tuesdays, I'll dump an entire can of green beans in here. As you can see, the shrimp, I can't get up close with this camera, but you can kind of see the shrimp over here have already started to nibble on it. The guppies will make their way over, start nibbling on it. Plecos down here. One pleco. Oh, some albinos in there. So they're slowly making their way over. Here's a female over here coming over. Probably if I stopped moving around, the plecos would come out. Oh, it looks like I have some foil from when I was feeding frozen brine shrimp in there. So, oops. Have to take that out when I do my water change. Will Cory cats eat green beans? They would probably nibble on it, but it definitely shouldn't be a staple. They love protein. How many fish do I have in here? Your guess is as good as mine. Not as many as I used to. There used to be way more guppies in here. Dean, I feed him green beans twice a week. So the day before water change. What is bladderwort? That is a very annoying plant. And if I remember correctly, it actually, what is it? What is bladderwort? I don't know. Besides being annoying, I forget. Dr. Red Pill lost power. A woman backed into a power pole. Wow. These are bushy nose plecos. So yeah, bladderwort. The bad thing about bladderwort is it's just impossible to get rid of. It's stringy. Yeah, it's very annoying. Dr. Red Pill still with the woman. Let's see. Oki says, I put a can of green beans in my apple snail bee and grow out tank. Gone by morning. Would never know it was in there. Yep. These will all be gone by morning. If I stop moving around, we get more plecos. You can see we got a big guy over here making his way over. Actually, that's a female. And I don't know if you can tell, but you can see that even old females like this one, trying not to scare her, she does have little bristles. So that's one thing to note about bristlenose plecos, is that the females will get a little bristles. Nothing like this guy over here. I mean, that guy has some pretty big bristles, but he's still young. And yeah, see, I scared him. I keep scaring away the plecos. Maybe I should just stop moving. Of course, that's like the 6th time I've said that. What is the best thing to give clown plecos to eat? Protein. Oh, there we go. Got a big one sneaking up on the back there. But as you can see, the guppies will peck at this all night, the shrimp will graze it all night, and the plecos will just kind of bulldoze through it all. Can actually be still. How is my day, Nisi? Pretty uneventful. Yes, Barbara Jackson, it's a carnivorous plant, bladderwort. Yeah, very annoying. Very annoying plant. It's actually in a few of my tanks. Basically, all my tanks that have Java moss have bladderwort, and it's very frustrating. Ooh, we got a really big pleco making his way over here. Bottom left. Nice big male. Let's see if we can get him to come out. Oh, we got over 100 people. That's nice. 35 likes. Thank you. Oh, I just got spammed with a bunch of chat. How old is that Java moss? It's been growing in here ever since I've had this tank up for a few years now. Candy, I did not get my computer fixed. That's why I have no... I was moving around. I scared it away. No, my computer's not fixed. Let's see. Do you know only the awesomest fish keepers hit the like button? There you go. Oh, we got a $5 super chat. Urgent, how long will my beneficial bacteria last? I've lost power. It actually doesn't survive very long without oxygen. But if you have live plants will help you out a bit. But as long as, I mean, I've lost power. The longest I've lost power is 20 hours, and I didn't have any problems in any of my tanks after 20 hours. So hopefully they're out there fixing your pull. But anyways, thank you for the $5 super chat. I think you'll lose your beneficial bacteria in under like 24 hours, but don't quote me on that. Does your pleco eat off? No live plants, 20 hours, cool. Yeah, you should be fine. If you have to, just take out water and dump new water in. That'll help. Don't you have any hookups? You're an IT guy. I don't get discounts though. Dr. Red Pill, if I were you, I would get a battery-powered air pump. Definitely. Everyone should have one. If you had a battery-powered air pump right now, you'd have absolutely nothing to stress about. Well, I guess some more rope fish. I don't know, Shogun. They're pretty rare around here. But I don't know. I'm still kind of bummed about that whole situation. So, hello, fish keepers. Yep, I do have a Patreon there. Thank you, Nisi. We are doing a Patreon giveaway next month. Oh, what's this? Bruce Wilson Jr. says, I've been without power 2 weeks once. Yeah, look at everyone in Puerto Rico. Like, well, he's not in Puerto Rico, but JH Aquatics. Carlos is in Puerto Rico, and he's been doing water changes by hand for the last month, so that sucks. I've tried getting a battery-powered air pump for outdoor. No luck. Did you get my comment on your fish disease? What was that, like a couple minutes or a couple videos ago? I did get it. Yes, Dank, there are regulars and albinos in here. And let's see, the last batch I got was all regular, but the batch I got before that was all albino. And you can see that there are some, well, I don't know if you can see, it's hard to see the albinos in with the green beans, but yeah. Sponges are crucial, that is true. What kind of snails are in here? These are ram's horn snails. Not a whole lot popping. Do you like loaches, and would you ever consider a yo-yo loach? I do like loaches. I have the, I don't know how to pronounce it, the Boscia striata, or the Botia striata, whatever it is. I have a couple of those. I don't know if I'd get a yo-yo loach, but I do like them. I just don't know if I'd ever get one. Do I worry about gravel vacuum or feeding green beans after feeding green beans? Nope, not at all. Not in this tank. And I do actually feed green beans to just about every tank in the fish room. My rainbow fish love them. You can see that guppy going crazy on that piece over there. But yeah, every fish, especially my African cichlids, my bigger Malawis, they love green beans. I don't feed them to them very often, but every once in a while I do. There are no long-fin bristlenose plecos in here. These are all just regular. How old are the adults in there, Bob? I have no idea. You can see there's some really big ones in there, but I couldn't tell you the age on these fish because I just scoop them out and take them into my local fish store. So eventually that big one might get taken out. I don't know. That's a pretty nice looking pleco though for a bristlenose. That thing is huge. Let's see. Where can you buy albinos? Nick says you're the man. Thank you. Message deleted. Steenfott Aquatics. What do you feed baby bristlenose plecos? This. There's fry feeding on this right now. I have so many that hatched about 2 weeks ago and haven't seen them eat. They'll eat green beans. Baby bristlenose plecos will eat the same thing that your adults do. They graze on the exact same food, although you'd be better giving your babies a little more protein as they're growing, but other than that, they'll eat the same thing. Turtle Girl says, okay, I can't deal with the buffering on my end. See you later. Sorry, Turtle Girl. Thanks for stopping by, though. If you get fresh green beans, blanch them first. Yeah, I usually blanch my cucumbers when I feed cucumbers. How do you keep guppies from eating fry? Get a whole lot of moss like this and it'll give your fry places to hide. But I really don't have a problem, and I don't know if it's just the strain of guppies or if I just got lucky, but they don't really, or probably because I feed a ton every day. Let's see, Dank says, wow, that bristlenose up front looks real nice. Yep. There's some really nice ones in here. There goes that one. 6 energy, what? I don't know what that means. Do you sell the moss or locally only? Yours is gorgeous. I do not sell the moss at all because, like I said, there's bladderwort. It's infected with bladderwort. Green beans, I bet you goldfish would love green beans. Absolutely love green beans. And I wish I would have saved some because I would have dropped some in my goldfish tank. Type of green beans right here. French style green beans. You want the French style ones because they're sliced down the middle. So I already have bladderwort. I totally buy. Usually I'll only sell it. So when this section over here gets as big as that section there, then I'll chop it in half and sell it. 6 trucks have turned up to fix the power pole. Yeah, you'll probably be just fine. How big until you put the rainbow fry back in with big fish? 3/4 inches. Yeah, as soon as they're big enough to not fit in their mouth, but it also depends on the type of rainbow fish. Some rainbow fish can be a little fin nippy, so you just gotta watch for it. I probably wouldn't put them back in until they were like 1.5 inches myself. How do you get your plecos so big? By feeding like this. Whether it's green beans, no matter what type of food, rapashi, I always throw in a ton of food in this tank. But they've also been in here for a long time. Big spender, Del Monte brand. Yep, Walmart. But hey, low sodium, non-GMO. It's all good. Jeffro says, how are the goldfish swim bladder issues? They seem to be better. I've fed them, I've been feeding them green beans. Not green beans. What am I trying to think of? Frozen peas. And just keeping up with water changes. And they're doing better. But alright, I gotta get back to work. It's been about 15 minutes. You can see there's just tons of shrimp on there, tons of plecos. So this is what I love to do. I just love dropping in big chunks of food and just watching everything eat. But I still got a few more water changes to do before I go to bed, so I gotta go. Sorry about missing the video. Videos are gonna be kind of sporadic until I either fix or buy a new computer. So we might just be stuck with these live streams for a while. We'll see. But I'll definitely figure out something for Thursday and get a Thursday live stream, a real one going. But thanks everyone for stopping by. Thanks for the super chat. I really appreciate it. And I'll see everyone on Thursday.